Now, I really like robots, and I gotta say they can be pretty fun in my view. But sometimes they may come with a wee bit more than what you can bargain for, as I just experienced it in the film M3GAN. But is this recent sci-fi horror flick as good as the critics say, or is this just a complete malfunctioned waste of plastic? Find out in this spoiler-free review right now. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the 2023 sci fi horror flick M3GAN, released by Universal and directed by Gerard Johnstone, written by Kayla Cooper, from a story by Cooper and James Wan, who also produced with James Bloom through the courtesy of both Blumhouse and Atomic Monster Productions. Starring Allison Williams and Violet McGraw, with Amie Donald physically portraying the title character and Jenna Davis voicing her. It follows the titular character, who is an artificially intelligent doll who develops self awareness and becomes hostile towards anyone who comes between her and her human companion. This film's so far done very well, and what have you. Anyway, now our story focuses on an 8-year-old girl named Katie who loses her parents in an accident, a car accident, that is. She is sent to live with her Aunt Gemma, a roboticist. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let this one slide. At the high-tech Seattle toy company Funky. That's Funki. Jim is covertly using the company's resources to develop M3GAN, the M3GAN, which is short for Model 3 Generative Android. Which, does that sound familiar? That kind of reminds me of Vicky from Small Wonder, which her acronym was VICI, which stood for Voice Input Child Identity. But unlike that character, M3GAN is a child-sized humanoid robot doll powered by artificial intelligence designed to be the ultimate companion. But anyway, after her boss, David, discovers the project and orders her to discontinue work on it after a faulty test occurs, well, Jim and Katie have to struggle to connect until Katie discovers a motion capture robot that Gemma created in college named Bruce. And watching Katie with Bruce, Gemma is motivated to complete the M3GAN project. The prototype is formally paired with Katie, and David becomes convinced of the project's potential for success. Let me tell you, really something. But anyway, I will tell you this and what have you. Once she's up and going, the fun really begins. Now, I really do like it, how M3GAN turns out to be. But I gotta warn you, she turned out to be a real killer. But I'm not going to get into the details of that because that's all the story I'm giving you. I will not give you no more of this story because this is a spoiler free review, you know. But anyway, what are my thoughts on M3GAN? Well, I have to say, I wasn't sure what to think of it, but after hearing so many good thoughts on it, and reading about them too, I had to try and check this out. Now, the film just more recently came to Peacock, both versions of the film. Now, the film was rated PG-13 by the MPA, and now, of course, there's a brand new unrated cut, which you can see exclusively on Peacock. You can see both versions on there before it comes to DVD and Blu-ray next month, as a matter of fact. Which, of course, both DVD and Blu ray will have both versions together. So you'll be happy to know about that. Since its debut earlier this year, in January of this year, now though it had an exclusive premiere last year, last December in LA, it proved to be big. The film so far has gone on to make $171 million worldwide against its $12 million budget. receiving praise from critics for its campy blend of horror and humor, plus satirical elements and performances. You know what? I couldn't have said it better myself. I gotta say, I mean, if I love the campiness Small Wonder had to offer, I could handle the camping. I could handle the campiness that M3GAN had to offer. You know what? It worked. Yes, it did. Okay, I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist saying that. Anyway, reviews so far are real good. Currently at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. They say it's unapologetically silly and all the more entertaining for it. Film is the rare horror comedy that delivers chuckles as effortlessly as chills. Now, I must admit, this is probably the most funniest horror comedy Blumhouse has had to offer since Happy Death Day. But you don't have to take my word for it. I know they've released other films that have provided a little bit of humor and what have you. Now then, it's gotten good reviews from even Variety, The Hollywood Reporter, The Guardian, and The New York Times. Although I've read M3GAN has been described as a gay icon or queer icon. Because someone from the New York Times described her as being the gorgeous and loyal but messy and insolent women. The type of women gay men are protective of. Well, I wouldn't factually consider that, but if you say so, more than just that. Someone from GQ said that described her as being factory made as a queer icon, such as the use of gay friendly terminology on Twitter. Well, and Akela Cooper had a bit of an interview with SFX magazine, attributed the gay icon status to the found family motive of the film. Well, I guess I can't really complain, but well, again, well, if you say so. Despite it may have lost to Avatar The Way of Water when it opened, M3GAN's still done well, so I'm very happy for this film and what have you. Now, for its cast, I liked Allison Williams portraying the role of Gemma. She was very, very good. But I really loved the performance we got from young Violet McGraw as Katie. Very good and what have you. You might remember her, though, from some things. Now, because she played the shopping cart kid in Ready Player One, but that role was uncredited, though. She also played Violet in Doctor Sleep, which I definitely gotta review that. And she more recently played young Yelena Belova in Black Widow. Now then, Ryan Ching played David. He was pretty good, pretty funny at times too. But I gotta tell you, I love the performance Amie Donald gave to us as M3GAN. And Jenna Davis did an absolutely amazing job on voicing her as well. So that was really good. It does have its moments, but nevertheless, I found M3GAN to be pretty darn entertaining. I mean, this is kind of like a cross between Child's Play 2019 with a little bit of Small Wonder rolled into one. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. You know, to be honest, I'd much rather watch this over Child's Play 2019. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though it may have had that Buddy song, but this one definitely had much more good songs. I was surprised when she sung in Miami. That was a big surprise. I can't tell you what the songs are. You're just gonna have to see. That's only a slight wee bit of a heads up I'm going to give to you. So I'm gonna let go. Anthony Willis's score was really good too. So anyway, I think M3GAN was just a blast from start to finish. Mm-hmm. So I definitely would recommend this to you. Now, of course, just before it was big, they decided they would make plans for a sequel, and it was just announced a couple weeks later after it got released. Well, no, wait, well, almost. Make that a week and a half then. And Williams and McGraw are going to reprise their roles, and Cooper will be returning to write the script. So that's good. So I think Megan's really good. Watch both versions. Now I like the unrated version. It's the same, but however, it's the same running time as its theatrical version, but it just has some more language, and the kills just gives a few more seconds of showing the kills, which are a little bit better than what you saw in the theatrical version. But just see for yourself. I'm not gonna tell you what those are. That's gonna ruin everything. So with everything said, Megan is awesome. For my score for this, I'm going to be giving Megan 5 stars, which will mean on a scale of 1 to 10, it gets a 10. Definitely. Whew. Okay, enough said. So, what did you think of Megan? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And also, I'm happy to report that I will try and make up for missing out on for my little issue here the other night, and I will give you my reviews of the 40-year-old virgin and Knocked Up real soon, because next time I'll be bringing to you my review on Bridesmaids, and then I'll try and give one of those reviews before I do my next one, the review I plan to review for that particular day. Okay, promise. So anyway, that'll do it. And if you like this, you may want to consider checking out my reviews for some of these other films and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review on Child's Play 2019. I just say, why not? If you like it, watch it. But my review that is not the movie if you don't want to. But anyway, it's enough said. In the upper right-hand corner is my review for it's a back-to-back review I did on both Happy Birth, not Happy, Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You, which was really good. Not sure if I'm going to review them separately, but stay tuned. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of Black Widow. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.